Hello, my name is Stephen Yoder-Hawks, and I'm the president of Alpine Clinical Consulting. I offer supply chain consulting services for the pharmaceutical and biopharmaceutical industry, and I really focus on those drug products which are in development, either in phase 1, phase 2, phase 4 clinical development. So as you can imagine, this is a very exciting space. A lot's been going on here with advances that are made in cell and gene therapy and supply chain issues. If you'd like to speak with me about that a little bit more, please connect with me on LinkedIn and we can have a conversation about that. Because today, what I'd really like to talk about is another interest of mine, and that's leadership. In my career, I've been in a corporate environment for much of that, and I've had the opportunity to observe many, many different leadership styles. And I've always been intrigued by looking at some of the leadership styles and really understanding what's working for that person and what might be getting in their way. And doing a bit of reflecting on that and trying to develop and grow my own leadership style to become a better leader of an even more effective organization. I think no matter where somebody is in their career development, if they're leading people, they can always get better at it. And that's why I'm really happy today to spend some time with Karen Leland.
Thank you.
Karen is the president of Sterling Marketing Group, and she works with organizations to help them develop their brands. But in addition to that, she works at the individual level, helping CEOs and senior leadership and entrepreneurs develop their own personal brand. As you can imagine in that work, she's worked with a lot of leaders, seen a lot of organizational styles and leadership styles. Maybe she's seen them all. I don't know. We'll find out as we explore this topic a little bit together. Is a part of your process to kind of talk to the next layer down in the organization?
It's funny. It is with some executives, I'll give them the option. Do you want me to do what I call a 360-degree brand, which is not only look at how you're represented online, but look at how your staff, confidentially, do a staff interview and see how your staff see you. So I can tell you what your internal brand is. And some say yes and some say no. And of course, I always respect the client's wishes in that, right? But what's really interesting, I had a client recently where he asked me to do the 360 and I did it. It's always confidential. I never say what an individual said. And I always look for trends. I don't look for outliers. I look for trends, right? And so I was presenting to the client and I always give what's working and what could be improved. I never just give one-sided, right? So I was giving the client, here's what worked, and then here's what could be improved. And the client's response to the what worked was, I don't need anyone to compliment me. I don't need to be complimented. I don't need my ego stroked. And I said, well, that's not about stroking your ego. It's about telling you what's enhancing your brand, what's working. And then when I told them the stuff that could be improved, that's not true. They don't know what they're talking about. And as a matter of fact, I know from those trends probably who said that. And I'm going to go back and talk to those people and tell them. I said, wait, it's a confidential survey. I don't care. I'm going to talk to those people. And I was like, oh my God, he is no longer a client. I will just say, not because he's not a wonderful person or because I didn't like him or because he's not good at his job, but because he is a type of leadership. I know that's what he's doing. And the way he's taking things will never lead to anything good. And I just don't want to be a part of that, because that doesn't do what I do well. That's just not a positive thing. So it's both. Some people, yes, some people no, some people take the information and run with it. And some people really resist the